It's December 21st, 2008, and this is your favorite crazy person on the interbuts. So today I'm gonna do what I said what I was gonna do yesterday, but didn't do because of the fucking guinea pigs. By the way, they're all exterminated now. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you about the 6 elemental characters in my novel, as in the 6 main characters whom the story follows. I'm having a list tonight. Anyway, here they are in order of when you meet them, and hopefully I won't forget the images this time. First up, we have Lija Himuro, the fire elemental. Lija is actually rather childish at the beginning of the books, but eventually she develops and becomes a more well-rounded character, I suppose. Um, her dream, her goal in life, is to start her own school of swordsmanship, and she wants to travel around the world getting tips on different styles of sword fighting to make sort of the ultimate art. And that's what she plans to do. Of course, she's the first one to be awoken, and is awoken by the daughter herself. So, fascinating. Next up is Sikh of Basbara. Now, the thing with Sikh is that I had no idea about the Sikhish faith. Is that how you say it? Sikhish? I had no idea about that faith when I first came up with his name. I just spurted it out. And then I started attacking creationists, and eventually I found a video where it made mention of the Sikhs, and then I did a little research on them. And it was interesting, to say the least. So I decided I would make Sikh a little bit more Indian. And anyway, that's kind of what the people from his area are like anyway. Sikh is one of my favorite characters because he is a fucking cheapskate. At one point, he says, he's talking with Lija about a necklace purchase, and she says, "Oh, this is really pretty." He goes, "Yeah, I gave one of those to my sister once." And she says, "What, did you charge her?" And she says, "Who do you think I am? Of course I did." It's actually his dream in life, to rip everybody off, ever. Next up is a little mountain boy, Jake, although I really shouldn't call him a mountain boy because he doesn't live in a mountain. Or he doesn't really live on a mountain either. Land of Thrall is sort of a plain, and everyone there is poor. But anyway, he's had the poor fortune of losing his parents, so he has to go around and steal. Kind of a bad lot. Anyway, he has the power of lightning, and he's really cool. He's the youngest of the elementals, only at the age of 8, and he actually doesn't understand at all how to control his powers, and part of his problem is learning how to do it. His goal in life is to meet his real parents. The next up is the noble Prince Prissy-Pants, noblest psycho idiot Marth. Marth is going to be the character I use to essentially mock Christians and how stupid they can be. Or really any religious person, except change religion with social status. Long story short, the entire kingdom of Valor has had their entire people brainwashed in order to think that they're the best people ever, when really they're pretty good, but they've gotten their asses kicked before. They haven't won every single war they fought. In fact, they haven't won the majority of wars they fought, and yet somehow they think they did. Marth dreams of gently and valiantly ruling his kingdom. Anyway, most of Marth's actions are played for laughs. For example, when he tries to remove the daughter's clothes in order to give her a bath, because she smells bad, and she wakes up when he tries to do this. But other times it's played for, well, a little bit more seriously, like when he accuses Pan of having daddy issues, which she does. Speaking of Pan, let's see. She's the earth elemental, and she's really actually a mountain person. She's a professional swordsmith, as in she makes swords and other weaponry for fun. But you see, the thing is, her original birth father wasn't very nice to her. He got his jollies out of coming into a closet she was essentially forever locked up in and beating the crap out of her. It hurt her a lot, emotionally. And she eventually became this sort of empty shell and kind of broke down. But she ran away after her. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to spoil all of this for you. Pan doesn't like to talk. Partly because it hurts her, partly because she just doesn't like to talk if there isn't a reason. Pan's dream is really unclear. No one really knows what she wants to do with herself. But she's very kind and caring, and is actually sort of a mother to the team, more even so than the daughter is at times. And finally, there's the water elemental Eva. Now, Eva, rather. Now, normally, you would expect the fire elemental and the water elemental not to get along all that much. And at first they don't, but eventually they have their own little version of les yay moments. And no one's really sure why. Anyway, Eva is on the islands of Passion. She is, as I already said, the water elemental. And she's very strange. She eats fish whole, uncooked, and she doesn't get sick from it. She just has a lot of weird quirks that make Marth laugh at her and eventually cause her to awaken because she's like, I am not a freak! And then a tidal wave hits him for the epic lulls. Yeah, Marth is kind of like the butt monkey of the group. Anyway, Eva dreams of living once again peacefully with her tribe, not being seen as a freak, but as a normal human being. That's all of the elementals. Will I tell you more about the daughter, including giving you her name? Maybe, but if I do that, I have to explain my own. Anyway, peace, love, and the inevitable flowers. Mwah! 4 days. 4 days.